Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. So today we are doing a dream apartment build. So I have taken over one of the apartments in San Myshuno in the more Brooklyn Bay type of building and decided I would make an apartment that I would like to live in, basically. So we're just creating a layout so it's a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and has a utility room and then an open plan living space. So I like having brickworks and all sorts of old stuff, so I kind of wanted to bring the brickwork that was on the outside of the building into the building itself, and then having some painted over brickwork as well, just to add in a nice sort of older feel, trying to get the character of the building, because I do like having an old style building, and wanted to use one that had a balcony as well, because there's obviously needs to be a place to grow all the plants that you could ever want, and some nice rustic floorboards as well. In the bedroom I did the classic blue wallpaper, because that is the best colour to have, and I actually have that colour in my own room at the moment, so I thought it'd be a nice colour to bring in. And then the kitchen, it is just in this little nook area, so it's going to be a very industrial style, which kind of fits in with the building. Also a theme I really like as well, so we're going for some nice wood counters and a lot of copper stuff as well, because I do like a bit of copper here and there. And then we've got some funky appliances as well, so nice colourful fridge and stove, just to bring some colour in through the furniture and stuff, and making sure that that you can actually walk around the thing as well. I did make sure that there was like some cupboard sort of space for pots and pans, and then you could tuck the little bread bin underneath there as well, so that was quite fun. And I do start pulling out a load of different objects, so obviously we need like 50 globes and cacti and old stuff. Yesterday, which will be Saturday, because I'm doing this one early, me and my friend went to our usual place, and they had the market on, which isn't normally on when we go during the week. So we were having a look at all the really old cool stuff that they were selling. They had like bits of type and stuff that you use in a print press and all types of stuff like that, so very much stuff that I like. And then this is the living area, so I wanted to put the bookshelves and make a custom shelving unit, so you can put all sorts of fun stuff around a fireplace and have the TV up there. And I had to pick a rug that had some angular sort of designs and some pastel colours, because I actually have one that is shaped in a weird hexagon thing and I always wanted to own a nice leather roll top sofa, so it definitely had to include one of those and a wingback as well, and have a little space to do some art. And we've got a little custom A-frame computer space, because they are on point as well and all the things that I wish I had in real life, and really wish that I could sometimes, most of the time, live in the builds that I do in The Sims. There was this big awkward gap as well, because I probably wouldn't actually have a dining table in my place, because I'm not that bothered about whether you eat at the table or not, so just put one there to fill up the space. And obviously adding in some pipe work as well, that's copper, which was always fun. It'd probably be super noisy if you actually had pipe work like that. It'd be slightly annoying. Making sure there's lots of big curtains and stuff, and some more antique rug as well. And it was quite a fun little build to do, because obviously you're trying to find objects that are in The Sims that you would want in real life, and making a little entrance way. But at the moment I wasn't too sure what to actually do with this space, because it was kind of an awkward space, because you couldn't really fit in another seating area, because I'd already put one in, and if it's only for one person, then you don't really need two seating areas. It was a bit too small to add in a little bedroom, so I thought it'd be a nice place to put like the washing machine and the decoration box and all sorts of stuff that you kind of need, like brush pan, dustpan and brush and ironing board, and sort of all the things that you need to get out now and again. You can kind of just put away in a nice little tidy cupboard. Just use it for storage. I did want to put the little artboard for selling stuff, and it's a shame that it didn't fit in, because that would be quite fun. So you could take it with you and whip it out in the street and start selling all the artwork, and just adding a few bits of details on the wall. We got some spare towels and a wash basket and all the washing stuff on the floor, and I put the thermostat and the big fireplace thing as well there, so you don't have to burn the flat won't burn down at all. And it kind of left us with sort of an awkward sort of space there, so I was like, let's just fill it with painting and change the bit near the fire to the brick, and change the bit to the white, and I think that looks a lot better than it did before. And then in the bedroom, obviously need a nice big bed, and it took me a while to get the like layout of everything. I sort of throw in a few of the chests of drawers and stuff that I kind of liked in the game. Some of them are a bit more battered up than other ones. Sort of, I quite like upcycling stuff that I find for the cheap and make it look nicer, because as long as it's a nice piece of furniture you like, there's no reason why you can't get it and make it a bit more personal. I always like buying wrapping paper and putting it lining the inside of the drawers and stuff to make it really funky, because I have like a massive pot of varnish from back in the day when I was doing bookbinding and stuff, so I always varnish everything, so it's like super hard to rip the paper or anything. And then we've put another fireplace in here, and obviously a nice fluffy rug so you can wake up in the morning. Lots of like suitcases with like books on top. I make a little custom shelving unit, because I put another desk and stuff. I did want to put a crate at the bottom to be like a big trunk, because I really want to get a really old big trunk to like store stuff in. I think that would make an amazing coffee table at some point, especially you could store all the like PlayStation games and controllers and stuff in it, so it's kind of has a double use. We got a nice pop of yellow as well to have on the bookshelf, and then just trying to find what I want to do with the space. And I make some little custom shelves to go over the little desk that I'll put in a minute, and it's kind of put random things like pots of paint and all sorts of stuff, because obviously if you were an artist, you'd have little pots and paints and all sorts of stuff lying around, and there's some extra like storage over the top of the cupboards and stuff, because you'd never seem to have enough storage space. Well, I don't anyway. I need to stop buying some stuff. I clear out a load of my cupboard at the moment, and then it's like I still don't have enough space to put stuff. But oh well, I will have to cut down again at some point. and then just filling everything with clutter. And I had to cover the table in the books so I could use move objects to sort of place them where I want to. So if you ever want to do that, just cover up all the spaces on the table, and then you can freely place objects above where you want to be, because it always ends up like snapping to where you don't want it to go. And so you can fill up the shelves with a load of books and stuff, because you can never have too many books. Just adding another little mirror above the fireplace as well. And then in the bathroom we've kind of got the industrial feel, and bringing in the copper as well. So we've got a nice copper roll top and a copper shower head to the bath, and some copper around the toilet. Someone would say I was slightly obsessed with copper by the amount of stuff in this build, but I probably am. And we had a little towel rack thing that I layered 2 on top, because I really want to get one of those bamboo sort of ladders that you put against the side. I think they're super cool. And obviously another plant, because I must fill the entire thing with plants. And I used one of the little grates as what are they called, extractor fans, because obviously the bathroom's in the middle of the building, so you have to get the like moisture out somehow, being very realistic in this build. And then on the balcony I thought it'd have a nice green wall, so I tried laying them up, but then I was like, no, add the little succulent one on top. But I think that looks quite cool. We've got a little table, a bench, and a little barbecue as well, and putting in the plants in between the railings like I did on another build, because I think that would be super awesome and gives you some good privacy as well. So you don't want the opposite flat or anything snicking at you or looking at you while you're having a nice chillax on your balcony. And I add some toddler fairy lights as well, just to finish off the build, because obviously if you're sitting out there in the evening you need to be able to see. So we just got one little row in there, and just having a quick look to see if there's anything else that I want to add. Obviously we need a little trestle table as well, just to squidge in the corner to put things on. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed this build. Feel free to give it a like if you enjoyed it, and if you would like to see any more builds, then feel free to subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.